Hey guys, it's me again. Wow, it's been a long time. Yeah, today we're gonna talk about spells. Not spells, potions. Today we're gonna talk about potions. There are quite a few potions available in the game, some which you can craft, as you can see from this long ass list, and some you have to find, such as the stat potion, the strength potion, and I believe the agility potion, which will permanently increase your stats by 1 point. Now, what if I told you there's actually a way you could craft stat potions? Indeed. But we'll get into that later. First, there's generally three ways you could use a potion. You could use it by drinking it, you could use it by throwing it at somebody, or you could use it by applying it onto your weapons. Now, I've actually prepared a bunch of potions. These are all the craftable potion, minus the poison potion because I just so happen to not have enough herbs for that one. I'll be using them in all three ways: drinking it, throwing it, and applying it on the weapon. Obviously, I can't show you all three since I only have two of each potion, but for the functions that I will not be able to show you, I'll just explain it. So let's go on ahead and start our potion wasting journey. This is a lot of resources put into this. Like, the freaking rabbit fought back? Wow. It's like my second time seeing that happen. The first time I saw that happen, I died to it. Anyway, this is the perfect opportunity for us to use the potions. Clearly, we have a healing potion and a recovery potion. Normally, you would choose to drink this. Applying it on your weapons does absolutely jack shit, and throwing it is even more wasteful. But since we're doing an experiment, I want to throw it on two types of monsters. First, it's the undead or the dark. I don't think that it'll do anything other than heal them, because technically, a healing potion is not a divine potion. That would be the purification potion. But let's try that anyway. Boom. Yeah, that did absolutely nothing. It does not do anything when thrown. Surprise, surprised. Um, let's try that with a normal monster, I guess. Should we? Or should I just apply? Go ahead and try applying it onto our weapon here, a living hammer. Applied HP potion. No effect. Next up, we have the recovery potion. So the recovery potion just gives you a very strong health regen. It does not clear the debuff like the healing potions does. So as you can see from its description, bleeding effect and other diseases will be cured, but debuffs such as magic addiction, curses, they'll remain. Okay, now we just need to find a target to waste our precious regeneration potion on. Ah, a mountain goat. A perfect target for our experiment. It's damaged, so clearly if this potion will heal the enemy when thrown. So let's go ahead and throw the recovery potion. Bam. Yep. It does absolutely nothing when thrown, just like the HP potion. Now let's apply it onto our weapon. It applied recovery potion and absolutely nothing. Now, after we absolutely waste two of our very precious healing potions, we have the energy potion. As you can see from the description, drinking increases energy recovery rate and magic instability will decrease. Now, what happens when we apply? If you apply this to a weapon, it actually gives it bonus damage. It gives it a bonus of 25% damage. While I have applied it on weapons before, I actually don't know what happens when you throw it. So let's go ahead and throw it on this little rat here. Oh my god! It explodes! It's a fucking hand grenade. What the hell? That it obliterated that rat with 232 damage. Jeepalipas. Poor thing. Next up, we have the frost potion. Obviously, you don't want to drink this. It will freeze you into place and take away a huge chunk of your health. I believe it's by percentage. Now, if we apply this on our weapon, it will give us a frost damage buff. 20% frost damage. So we've seen what happens when we apply it on the weapon. We know what happens when you drink it. You basically lose a huge chunk of your health and freeze into place. But what exactly happens when you throw it? Bam! Oh. Huh. Okay, that's actually different than what I know. Actually, let's check what that is. Slowdown. Decreased attack speed, movement speed, and increased chance to freeze on frost magic hit. Okay, so when you throw the frost potion, it actually creates like a snow field that gives you a crap ton of debuff. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it instead gives you a lot of debuffs. How long does the frost field last? That's my question. That was a few turns, about what, 4, 5 turns maybe? Considering the splash damage or area of effect on that potion, it's pretty decent. And if you want to use it on a boss room, you have to have in handy ice magic, which can freeze it into place. But yeah, that's actually a pretty good potion. Next up, we have the fire potion. Now, the fire potion is the exact opposite of the frost potion. If you drink the fire potion, you'll lose a certain percentage of your health per turn until the fire gets put out. You could go into the water to put out the fire, or you could simply wait it out. But waiting out the fire will take quite a bit of time, and by the end of it, you'll probably have lost 2/3 of your health. Now what happens is the same with the frost potion. If I apply it on a weapon, it gives me bonus fire damage. Apply fire potion 20%. Okay, we found our perfect test subject to try out our amazing fire potion. Let's actually just completely ignore him for a little while so that we could find an open space where we are standing in the water and he is not. Boom. Oh, it causes an explosion and burns the area. Okay. That is, well, exactly what I expected to happen. I'm actually about to die. This is what happens when you go reckless in the game. Moving on, we have the ice and the warmth potion. So these are basically diluted forms of the frost and fire potions. What it does is that when you drink it, it will lower your or increase your body temperature by a small amount for a short while. Let's go ahead and see exactly what it does. We'll start with the ice potion. Let's apply it onto our living hammer. Applied ice potion. No effect. So I'm assuming that's gonna be the same for the warmth potion. Now let's throw it. No, do not apply it. Let's throw it. Bam. Does absolutely nothing. To the enemy anyway. Let's see if it does anything to ourselves. No, do not apply that. Oh, it increases our body temperature. Much like when you drink it, the ice and warmth potion will increase your or decrease your body temperature when you throw it on yourself. The next potion I'm gonna try out is the dark potion. If you drink the dark potion, you'll get this kind of darkness buff that will give you extra darkness effect in all of your attacks, but it will make sacred statues hostile to you. They will summon a sacred soldier ghost thing that will attack you as an enemy. So instead of drinking the potion, I actually recommend applying it onto your weapons. It will give you the same darkness damage increase without the risk of having sacred soldiers on your chasing your butt. Anyway, let's go ahead and do that. Now we have a dark potion. As you can see, we have an additional 20% dark damage in our attacks now. Now let's see what happens when we throw it at something. Bam. Oh, is it cursed? Okay. It's moving extra fast, I'll give you that. So the mountain goat clearly took some damage, then it sped up, which is actually in line with the darkness potion's effect when you drink it. It gives you a little buff on all of your stats, but it also causes you to have more enemies to fight, and sacred soldiers are not easy opponents. Next up, we have the Purification Potion. If you drink the Purification Potion, it will remove all of your debuffs and you'll become resistant to all debuff, including cursed, for a period of time. If we apply it on a weapon, it does absolutely nothing, much like the healing and recovery potions. Now what happens if we throw it at an enemy? Okay, maybe that purified the goat, but since the goat wasn't suffering from any diseases, it probably did nothing too. Or maybe that goat had parasites and we actually saved that goat's life. Nah, I'm not feeling that generous. Let's kill it. Bam, you're dead. Bam, you're dead. Okay. We found our next test subject. For the Swiftness Potion, drinking will increase your speed and evasiveness. Courage Potion, which will increase your attack when drunk. If you have these two, you better drink it right before boss battles, because this will help you significantly in fighting bosses. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what happens when we apply it on a weapon. Maybe that'll increase our attack speed. Nope, the Swiftness Potion has absolutely no effect when applied on a weapon. Now what happens if we throw it on ourselves right now? Bam. We received no effect whatsoever from the Swiftness Potion, so yeah, its effects can only be obtained by drinking it. Next we have the Courage Potion. Let's try it out on the Dark Spirit. Drinking the Courage Potion will increase your attack for 15 turns or something like that. I'm not quite sure. But let's go ahead and apply it on our weapon just to see what happens. No effect also. If we throw it, let's throw it on ourselves. Let's not throw it on the enemy. Okay, it does absolutely nothing. Next up, we have the Invisibility Potion. Drinking it will make you invisible. Drink, glug, boom. I'm still kind of visible. I'm more of like translucent. This is actually a typo, unable to detect enemy for AP. It's actually the enemies cannot detect you for question mark AP. So it's a questionable duration, and there's a 30% chance to lift invisibility when you use a skill, magic, or an attack, which means there is a 70% chance if I hit this rat, he will not know what hit him. Okay. Now the next question is, what happens when you apply it on a weapon? Let's go ahead and do that. Applied Invisibility Potion. Don't tell me why. Of course, it has absolutely no effect when applied on a weapon. Obviously, I want to see what happens when it's thrown also, because I've never used the Invisibility Potion that much. So I'm going to go ahead and do just that. I just realized my volume was not on throughout that entire thing. Well, I guess you guys will just have no audio. But anyway, so yeah, I have an Invisibility Potion. I'm gonna throw it at that pig, and I guess it did absolutely nothing. Surprise, surprise. I was also able to craft another Poison Potion. Upon drinking, you become poisoned. Obviously, applying it on your weapon gives you a poison damage buff, which I infer is about 20%, like the Frost and Fire Potions. So we know what happens when we apply our Poison Potion on a weapon. We obviously do not want to drink this. So let's see what happens when we throw it. Maybe it will provide an area of effect, just like the Frost and the Fire Potion. Let's see. Does it? No, it creates a single... Oh. Okay, it creates a Poison Cloud. Oh. Huh. Lucky us. I got another Poison Potion. We know what happens when we throw it now. Do we want to try drinking this? Obviously not. We could try applying it onto our weapon. Applied poison. It's 20%. That's all the potions that can be crafted in the game. Other potions include Strength Potion, which will give you +1 permanent strength. Agility Potion, which gives you +1 agility permanently. And the Stat Potion, which raises one of your 5 base stats, Strength, Agility, Intelligence, Stamina, or Luck, permanently by 1. Lo and behold, a Stat Potion. Now, you could imagine my surprise when I was crafting a Darkness Potion and it came out a Stat Potion. I'm gonna go ahead and drink this. Now I have permanent +1 stamina, which is crazy good. So the way to craft Stat Potions, as far as I know, is really up to, once again, random chance. There are reasons to believe you can get a Stat Potion from crafting a Darkness Potion. All of these ingredients, mandrake, pixie dust, any ingredients used in making potions, when eaten, provides a random effect. The pixie dust would sometimes give you more energy, sometimes it makes you fall asleep. Eating the trance sap will sometimes lower your energy. Eating the ghost mushroom would give you it will lower your body temperature. Eating the mandrake would give you a random buff. Sometimes you get full healed, sometimes you take damage, and the only reason why I know that is because I have eaten them multiple times in a desperate attempt to recover some hunger. I'll have you know that any of these ingredients for making potions provide close to no hunger. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and craft. Oh, oh, oh! You saw that! You saw that, right? You saw that! I caught that. It's an agility potion. Okay, there you have it. I proved my point. Dark potions has a chance of giving you a stat potion, an agility potion, maybe even an attack potion. Nope. Okay, guess I wasn't that lucky, but at least I was able to prove my point. I drank that agility potion. I have +1 agility permanently now. So yeah, that wraps up the video on everything you need to know about all the potions in the game and how to craft stat potions, agility potions, and probably strength potions. There we have it, and till next time.